So let's talk about self-discipline and self-compassion. And self-discipline is really that idea of showing up for yourself on a consistent basis and doing what you ultimately want to do. The way that I think of it when I think of self-discipline is I really think of leading yourself. So you lead so many different situations in your life, whether it's a social setting, whether it's a work setting, whether it's a hospital group, whether it's something in a spirituality group or program. You are probably a leader because you've made it this far and you've gotten here where you are. So how and where do you have that discipline to lead yourself in that space? And where is there room for improvement in building that discipline, in leading yourself? And it might be in the caring for yourself, because as you've gotten here, you've put in so much time, so much energy to get through school. You have sacrificed a lot, and it may have been that self-care for you. So where do you need to lead yourself? Where do you need to build that self-discipline to do the habits and take care of yourself in a way that's then going to be allowing you to share your gifts better with the world? So just take a second and think about, if you had more self-discipline in one area, where would it be? And how can you lead yourself in that area like you may have in a different area? And along with that, sometimes that idea of discipline is negative and it feels heavy and it feels like, oh, I just need to push harder. I just need to do more. And oftentimes that's not the case at all. Oftentimes what you really need is self-compassion. You really need to almost lean back and really think about all the things that you are doing in all of these spaces. And yes, of course, there's always room for improvement in some areas of our life because no one is perfect. And so if we're going to give a ton over here, it may take a little bit away from over here. So where can you look at finding that balance and really caring for you? Because if you don't care for you and you aren't compassionate about how you do lead yourself and how you do build that self-discipline, you are going to head closer to burnout than you would want to. And that idea of pushing just doesn't last. It's not sustainable. The more you can bring in the self-compassion as you lead yourself, the better off you're going to be, the more sustainable you're going to be, and the better that you're going to be able to lead others. So having that self-compassion isn't always easy because we got here a certain way. The way that you got here to where you are is probably by pushing harder, is probably by, driving yourself so far. And so to insert that self-compassion can be uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to kind of be so kind to yourself or give yourself grace. And that might be exactly what is needed. And so just, take a deep breath and take a second and understand that the more compassion you have for yourself as you grow through this process and you build resiliency, the better you're going to be for the long term and the less chance of burnout that you're going to have and the more chance of continuing to lead yourself and to lead others. So thinking of those self-compassion and self-discipline as going back and forth, and you do need both at all times in order to serve you and be able to stay in a sustainable, positive place. So we are here for you, and any support that you need, reach out and let us know.
I love it. Yeah. And discipline could be as simple as I'm just going to put in meditation for 2 minutes twice a week. So discipline could be just something that you pencil in your calendar. So you say, yeah, I'm a meditator. I'm a exerciser. I'm going to go for a 5-minute walk. And so don't be hard on yourself. Do have some self-compassion because it may just be something little, but you do want to be accountable. And that's where the discipline is. And you're used to that in so many areas of your life. So yeah. So sometimes it's just, I need to rest more. I need to honor my sleep. Yeah, you got this, guys.
You got this.